saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook.
Menu narration set to 100.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Allen. The throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitching catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one big for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 21, here's second down and 5. Man in motion, heading right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. You're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On third and a couple, here's Allen. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This has been a really impressive drive, like really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. The pressure there has got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. They put Wilson in motion. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what spread with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races with 6.
That ties the game at 7. Miami Bearbears set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Evan Anderson, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70 Timberwolves.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
Richardson's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9.
Ready?
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
That is fielded at the 13. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll get about 2. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now, and here's Allen. That one is incomplete. Good job, the textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Bills 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Slot man in motion left. Throwing again. It's Allen. That caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. He's got room at the 30. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. Big time play there for Buffalo. 41 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Hook is in. Touchdown, Bill.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Bills 17, Saints 7. Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. The diabetic, they mouth get full of the
Hey, kid. number 18. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Allen. The open man is Wilson.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42-yard.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now in timeout, Buffalo. Their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Going to throw again. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Mustang 19. Get it? 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson. Shaheed with the catch. Now a timeout signal for, and we'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Tammy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Allen working from the pistol. Moving outside the pocket. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey!
The third quarter begins with a run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 race, 60 boxes.
Here's Richardson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready? Look up, Viking, 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Throwing, Richardson. On his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 11, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. Just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Get it?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Saints. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Gain of 15.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get them the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Here we go, shot. Go.
Up the middle they go. He's to the 45. Still on the move. And he is gone. 85 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Saints 28, Bills 27. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten yards, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Up the sideline to the 40. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks, ready.
On play action, Richardson out to his right. Now he'll run it. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 27-yard line.
Get it.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New Orleans.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Ready,
Now Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the go. 70. 19, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn, good on the point angle. And the Saints will up the lead to 5.
Bills 30. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Richardson going to look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 47 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Okay, they'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, 18.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Rolling to the left.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So a road win here for the Bills, and that's now 4 victories in